So are y'all enjoying this brisk, cool morning?
Oh yeah, at least the sun's shining.
Exactly. That's the best part of it right there, is the sun is shining. So if y'all look here to your left, we have the Cherokee Valley that runs right into the Great Smoky National Park. Has a bear population of about 1,900 to 2,000.
This is the observation deck. And the zip line riders over there. There's Curtis. The zip lines going a long way down. Wow. There's Curtis. What are you doing? We're on the Cove Mountain Trail right now, Curtis and I. Walking toward, it's Halloween, that's right. And we're walking toward the intersection of the Laurel Creek Trail and that weather station previous fire tower. I mean, they monitor pollution in the air in that tower. Can't really go up the tower anymore, but we may go up to that. So it's really not that much further to that intersection, I don't think. Maybe a mile. Okay, we are back at the top of the chairlift. And the observation platform. We are back.
Mr. Banjo.
It's Banjo Man.
Tell him for the next person that asks.
Mount LeConte's still in the clouds over there.
Got its own weather over there.
Yep. I read this morning somewhere, or saw it, I forget where I read it, but Mount LeConte is the tallest mountain in the east. It's not the highest.
What?
But they're talking about from the peak all the way down to Gatlinburg
Ground level.
is the highest prominence of any peak.
Something tall.
The Klingman's Dome, just next mountain over, is higher. Higher elevation at the top, but not the tallest.
Or deer.
Hey, fellas. Say hi.
Kids up there? Kids by myself. Guys looking for a bear.
They don't mind the chairlift at all. Hi. We're invisible to them.
What? Why?
It's interesting.
Omega had amazing mirrors. What stuff do that? Always ended back up at the end.
This is the noisy one.
That's why the birds are here. I think it's another bird.
Well, that was the steep part. Now we're on the gentle slope part.
I'm surprised she's ahead. I don't think that's easy to get back up.
It's all you ate it all. If anybody has any questions, he's right up front.
It is a Saturday morning, and I'm on the Cove Mountain Trail. There's a little chipmunk. Started at Sugarland's Visitor Center, and I'm headed all the way up to Mount Harrison, where Curtis and I started yesterday. And we went from there all the way to the air testing tower. So it's going to be a lot of up today. Right now it's pretty flat, so it's easy to do a video. Oh, some kind of structure up here. Did not expect this. Could it be a cemetery? Wow. I did not read anything about this in the guide. Very unusual. What in the heck? It's a door to nowhere. What's over here? Okay, it used to be some kind of cabin. And look here, a water pump. Wow. Are you kidding me? This could be a cool place to walk. I mean, to camp. There's a road coming up to it. Wow. Okay. Let's see something. Nope, it's sort of seized up. I don't want to try too hard. Pretty awesome. Wow. Cool spot. I saw this spot on the road in Google Earth, looking for a way to access the Cove Mountain Trail. I was looking to see if I could park right over there. Probably not a good idea. It's a little after 12 o'clock. I've been going up for 2.5 hours. And I may have another hour to go, I suspect. That would be my guess. I mean, most of the time it's not quite as steep as this. This is a little steeper than average, but a few times it was even more steep. So it's really not a bad uphill trail. Trail comes very close to this road coming up from Gatlinburg. Someone's burning a fire up there. And there's the old posted sign there, Cuddle Shack. And the sign up here that says official vehicles. Nowhere to really park if you wanted to access the trail here. Don't think it would work. Unless you drove up here, maybe parked there by the garbage. here's a trail right here. I'm headed up this way. I am going down for once on this trail. I did not expect this. I still got a ways to go to Mount Harrison. I think it's the next mountain over there. It may be about a mile. It's taken a long time. What is it? 1 o'clock right now. So I've been going for 3.5 hours. Yeah, 3.5. Hopefully, I'll get to my turnaround point at 1:30. We shall see. I reached the turnaround point, which I'm a little overlapping right now. We went up here for a little bit. So it took me 4 hours and 15 minutes to hike up to the point where we stopped yesterday. That was a bit longer than I expected. So that was at least 5.5 or 6 miles. And almost all uphill. 1/4 mile was a little bit downhill. That was tough. This is one of my tougher hikes. And now for the easier part. As long as I take it slow. Okay, I'm still going down. I've been going down for an hour and a half. So I've got quite a ways to go. Hopefully I'm halfway down. But realistically, it's probably going to be more than 3 hours getting down. I'm making good time, it seems like. I really don't know how fast I was going uphill or exactly how fast I'm going down. I'm probably going 2 miles an hour right now. Going up was probably 1.5 miles an hour. That would be pretty close. But we'll see. As long as I'm down before dark, that'd be good. This cove is pretty dark right now. The sun is really low in the sky. It's noticeably darker in here. The yellow leaves lighten it up. It's pretty easy going. No rocks or roots right here. Now this is interesting. I'm hiking down and I pass a group of 5 ladies and a baby. They're hiking up the trail and they ask me, is this the way to the waterfalls? I go, no, I don't know of any waterfalls up here. And they said, well, someone told us that there's waterfalls up there 12 miles. I go, oh, Laurel Falls, but it's closed. And that was pretty much all that was said about that. I said, well, enjoy, but were they planning to hike 12 miles? And it's about 5 o'clock, so I'm not sure what their plans were, but that was kind of odd. Off to Smoky today. Be about an hour, 15 minutes or so, depending how long I stay at Newfound Gap. Should be a pretty drive. I've never seen traffic like this in the Smokies. It is Sunday, but 5 to 10 miles an hour on 441. There's got to be something going on up ahead. Lane closure, bear. Accidents.
And speaking of deception,
there's something.
Everything was starting to work. Everything in that production is in a groove. It's in a beat. You know, I love what he says. You're more than all right. You know you're out of sight. And James Brown, hey man, what's wrong with that? Next up, speaking of greats, no show would be complete without the Beatles. And this is a great song by John Lennon. I love his voice on this. It's so vulnerable, so real. And this is an incredibly difficult song to sing. It's really hard. Sing along and you'll realize it seems so easy because he makes it so pure and gentle. But it's a fine song about wishing you could disappear. You know, you got to hide your love away. I love what he says. Gather around, all you clowns.